Hi guys, Ashy Doodles here from Sweet Dreams Charms, and today I wanted to come to you and show you this cute little tree of life pendant that I made today. You'll need some black clay, roll it up into a ball and kind of flatten it out. I just continued doing this until I got about the right size I needed. My camera kept losing focus there for a bit, so I'm trying to get it focused. I'm still learning the way to use my cell phone to record videos, so I'm sure that I will get better at that whenever I go. But after I got the shape that I wanted, I kind of just took a icing knife and flattened it out and smoothed it out with my fingers. Then I took a piece of black clay and rolled it into a cylinder for the tree trunk. I put it on there, kind of shaped it the way I wanted it, smoothed it, and then I got rid of the excess. But it wasn't thick enough, so I take what's left of the clay, roll it into a cylinder, and put it right beside it. And then I just kind of smooth it all out. Like I said, please bear with me, guys. This is me trying to figure out lighting so that you all could see how I was working with it. So then I take some black clay and begin making the roots of the tree. Just kind of put it at the bottom and smoothed it out. It's going to be a whole lot more detailed after I built up the excess that I needed to make the tree. I wanted it to sit higher up than the rest of the clay. So then I took pieces and just added up around the top to make the leaves. Then I got a needle tool that I got out of a nail brush kit and began making the textures for the tree trunk. I just kind of made lines up and down and smoothed it out and took off excess clay if I needed it. So whenever I got done with that, I began smoothing out the edges where the tree trunk, well, the tree roots met the bottom, and then began doing the tree roots, just kind of the same lines up into the tree, kind of made it look unison. I flattened it out if it needed flattened out. And then, whenever I got this done, like I said, I tried to even it all out to make like the tree and the roots look like one, removing any excess if it needed. And then I added some grass. And after I got the grass done, I began adding texture to the leaves. I just kind of stabbed it in there and pulled a little in different directions. And then once that I got it uneven, I just flattened it out like you can see here. I kept going until I got the desired effect that I needed. I'm sorry my lighting's not very good. I will try to figure out how to make that better for you all in the next video. So once I got done with that, I got out this eyeshadow that I got at the Dollar Tree. It's LA Colors Little Black Book. I think this is for hazel eyes. This one's probably for brown eyes. I can't really tell, but you can see the colors in it. This is more browny, earthy tones. I'm going to show you what color I use. And this is for the tree trunk. I just went over it with the applicator. You can use a brush or anything that you wanted to. And then I went over the roots with the same color. I just kept doing it until I got the color that I wanted on there. A brownie color, to where the black wasn't all that showed. And I got another and added for the roots to make it just a little bit different than the trunk. Okay, now I want to add the leaves. So I picked up a green. And then I just brushed over the leaves too. I got a little bit on where I would put the sky, so I had to wipe it off. And I just kept going. And I picked up a yellowy color. This is what I'm going to make my sky. It's going to be sunset. I added the yellow toward the bottom of the trunk. And then kind of evened it lightly up towards the top. And then I got a orangey color to look as though the sun was setting. Added it a little toward the leaves, up above the ground. And then I added an orangey tone in the middle. A more yellowy orange in the middle to make it blend. Then I added just a little bit more brown to my trunk because it needed just a little bit more. And then I added some grassy colors, green, into the mix. Just around the roots of the tree. To look as though the roots were going into the ground. It kind of stuck good there. Sometimes it does to this table that I'm using. Sometimes it doesn't. So I just got out a razor blade and then I gently lifted it up off the table. And then I'm going to hold it up here so you all can see it. Tree, sunset, grass and ground. And then whenever I come back, just add a little head pin here. Well, an eye pin, sorry. Little eye pin to it. And then I round it back out because it kind of got squished a little whenever I was adding the eye pin. Then once I done that, it was done. So you can see